Why do you push people away, even when you don't want to? Think about it. You don't hate people. You don't enjoy being alone. In fact, a part of you wants connection more than anything else. And yet, somehow, you always end up in the same place. Watching, but never fully participating. Listening, but never truly expressing. Present, but never fully seen. And the worst part is, you don't even know when it started. It's strange, the way your mind works. You notice things most people ignore. The way someone's tone changes slightly. The way their energy shifts when they lose interest. The way people behave differently depending on who they're around. You see it all. Not because you're trying to, but because your mind is always paying attention. Always analyzing. Always observing. And because of that, you understand people. Sometimes, better than they understand themselves. But here's the contradiction. The more you understand people, the harder it becomes to express yourself. Because now, every word feels important. Every sentence feels like it carries weight. Every small action feels like it could be misunderstood. So instead of speaking freely, you start filtering. You think before you talk. You adjust before you act. You hold back before you even begin. And slowly, without realizing it, you become quieter. Not empty, just controlled. And over time, people start to see that as who you are. The quiet one. The distant one. The one who doesn't share much. But they don't see what's happening inside. Because inside your mind, there's nothing quiet about you. Your mind doesn't just think, it loops. A single moment can replay itself. Over and over again. A conversation from hours ago, still running in the background. A message you sent, still being analyzed. What did they mean? Did I sound weird? Should I have said something else? And even when nothing is wrong, your mind still searches for something that could be. Because it's trying to protect you. From embarrassment. From rejection. From being misunderstood. But in doing that, it creates a new problem. It makes everything feel bigger than it actually is. A simple post feels like a risk. A simple message feels like pressure. A simple interaction feels like something that could go wrong. So instead of taking that risk, you step back. You observe. You stay in control. And control feels safe. But it also creates distance. Because real connection isn't controlled. It's messy. It's unpredictable. It's uncertain. And uncertainty is exactly what your mind avoids. So you stay where it feels safe, watching people live freely, while you stay just outside of it, close enough to see everything, but never fully inside. But the real reason goes deeper than overthinking. You don't pull away because you don't care. You pull away because you care too much. You feel things deeply, not just on the surface, but underneath. You notice effort. You notice changes. You notice when someone starts to drift. And that awareness makes everything more intense. Because when you connect with someone, you don't do it halfway. You give attention. You give energy. You give presence. And when that connection fades, you feel it. Not just as a moment, but as something that stays with you. Something your mind remembers. So now, you move differently. You hesitate. You hold back. You protect yourself before anything even begins. Not because you're weak, but because you've learned what it feels like to lose something that mattered. And slowly, that protection becomes your default. You stop expressing fully. You stop opening easily. You stop showing the real version of yourself. And people misunderstand that. They think you're distant. But in reality, you're just protecting something they never took the time to understand. But here's the truth, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You're not too quiet. You're not different in a bad way. You just experience things more deeply. While others move quickly, you process slowly. While others speak easily, you think carefully. While others show everything, you protect what matters. And that's not a flaw. That's awareness. But awareness, without expression, turns into isolation. Because if you never show who you are, no one will ever get the chance to understand you. Not really. And the connection you're looking for will keep passing by without ever reaching you. So maybe the answer isn't to change yourself. Maybe you don't need to become louder. Maybe you don't need to force yourself to be someone you're not. Maybe you just need to take one step, one small moment where you don't overthink, where you don't hold back, where you allow yourself to be seen. Not perfectly, not completely, just honestly. Because the truth is, you don't push people away because you don't care. You push them away because you feel too much. And maybe that's exactly what makes you human.